Shifting focus to a story that we've been tracking for the past few days. In the latest, Novak Djokovic has been detained in Australia after authorities ripped up his visa for a second time and declared the unvaccinated tennis superstar as a threat to the public. Now, the detention comes right ahead of his court hearing on his case to stay in the country and play the Australian Open. Meanwhile, his lawyers are appealing against what they called an irrational judgment, with the hearing due on Sunday. Now, remember, on Friday, tennis star Novak Djokovic's last gasp bid to avoid deportation suffered a potential setback when his case was transferred to the federal court, and Australia's immigration minister revoked his visa, saying that it was in the public interest to do so. The megastar's bid to avoid deportation will be heard by Australia's federal court, but time seems to be slipping away. The Australian Open starts on Monday. It is unclear if Djokovic will choose to stay and fight the case, if he believes he is unable to compete in the Australian Open. The world tennis #1 is the tournament's top seed. He was practicing on the Melbourne Park courts just hours before Immigration Minister Alex Hawke's bombshell decision. Djokovic's vaccine waiver provoked outrage among many Australians. Australia has endured 2 years of some of the toughest COVID restrictions in the world.
I think that the minister cancelling the visa is 100% the right decision. I think that it's unfair that he gets to stay in Australia and have his visa. I think it might be because, you know, he's a famous tennis player and a white man, rich white man. And I think that's 100% unfair that he gets that privilege.
It's a good decision to finally send him back, but it probably should have been done a bit earlier. But the way, we got, obviously working, we had a thing come in mid-October where we had to get vaccinated, otherwise we weren't able to work at all.
However, some tennis players say Djokovic should now be allowed to play. British tennis star Andy Murray said the ongoing visa situation was unfortunate for all parties involved. But world #4, Stefanos Tsitsipas, has criticised Djokovic's behaviour. In an exclusive interview with WION Sport editor Digvijay Singh Deo, Tsitsipas said that Djokovic has been playing by his own rules.
Well, for sure, he has been playing by his own rules and has been doing something that not many players had the guts to go and do, especially after ATP announced certain criteria for players to enter the country. A very small majority of that percentage chose to follow their own way, which kind of makes the rest. The majority makes the majority look like I don't know, like they're all fools or something.
Djokovic's controversy has since gotten murkier since he landed in Australia. His cause was not helped by a wrong entry declaration, where a box was ticked stating he had not travelled abroad in the 2 weeks before leaving for Australia. The world tennis #1 had in fact gone to Spain and Serbia. Djokovic attributed the error to his agent. Along with that, he even made a bombshell declaration about giving an interview to a French newspaper when he was infected with COVID-19. As of now, uncertainty looms over his participation in the tournament. The Australian Open begins on 17th of January, and if Djokovic wins, he will become the most successful men's player in history.